to all my beautiful, beautiful, beautiful collective. This is your girl Empress Matt on her ones and twos and threes. About to do a quick energetic check-in for my collective. If it resonates, it resonates. If it doesn't, it doesn't. Just please, please, please do not force it to fit if it's not your story. And if you like and love what I do, please like, comment, share, subscribe, and follow on your way out. And I'd appreciate it. Nonetheless, we'll go ahead and get into this reading. I'm not really sure. So this is for the platform of Beauty Brains and Tarot the Mystic. Okay, this was something that is just really, really random, something that I did not schedule. This was really like spur of the moment, because originally I was going to just do a short, and then I'm thinking to myself, like, and this is for Beauty Brains and Tarot the Mystic, people that's into tarot. This can be for people that are currently my subscribers of my channel, or this can be someone who may be potentially interested in becoming a subscriber of my channel, and maybe you're not interested in becoming a subscriber of my channel, and maybe you just want to take this opportunity just to view me as a person and just see who I am and, you know, just what I do. But this is a tarot reading. These are tarot cards, and this is a tarot message. If you do not catch it now, you will catch it at a later time. I might schedule it. But this is for my collective of Beauty Brains and Tarot the Mystic. Okay, this is a tarot reading. Just disclaimer. If you do not like tarot, if you do not like tarot readings, please continue to proceed with your night and go find something that is more energetically appealing to you. So it says trust divine timing. Great forces are at play. Release control. All is working out for the highest good. So with that being said, I will have to say that this is actually for my Divine Feminine Collective. I'm just saying that it is a major, major need to release the need to control this situation. I feel that for my Divine Feminine Collective, with whom this particular reading is going to resonate with, I feel that I feel real heavy that you've been trying to basically really just in expectational energy in this situation. But I feel like that you kind of been having expectations for a while. But I feel like with you having these expectations, I am seeing that it has been a struggle in general for this connection with this person, because I feel like as a divine feminine, for those of you who this particular quick energetic check-in is going to resonate with, it's going to be a major, major need for you to just trust and allow divine timing to take its course, okay? And with that being said, you guys are welcome to my reading. This is for Beauty Brains and Tarot the Mystic subscribers and people who may be interested in subscribing to my channel. Welcome, welcome, welcome. I will be on here as long as it takes for me to complete this energetic check-in. I have 13 people that checked in. My name is Beauty Brains and Tarot the Mystic. This is a quick energetic check-in. This is something that I have not done for a while, but I did do this random. If my moderators just so happen to be online, you are welcome to chime in whenever. You can just politely announce that you're here, and if I need you, I will let you know. But nonetheless, welcome to the channel, and let's see what type of energy that we can get from my Divine Feminine Collective, who this particular reading is going to resonate with. It says shout out. My name is Zayden. Hey Zayden, shout out Zayden. How you doing? Hi, how you doing? Welcome to the channel. Welcome to the channel. So, but this is for my Divine Feminine Collective, and this is a tarot channel. If you're not into that, just keep going. I swear, it may not even be your cup of tea. But this is specifically for my Divine Feminine Collective. Hey Zayden, shout out to Zayden. I will. How you doing today? So it's just saying to the Divine Feminine Collective that it's going to be a major, major need for you to just allow time and to kind of like take its course in this particular situation. Because for whatever reason, I feel like that for my Divine Feminine Collective, with who this particular quick energetic check-in is going to resonate with, I'm getting a lot of energy around. You could be particularly very, very stressed. You could be potentially experiencing a lot of anxiety around some type of romantic attachment that you have. But at the end of the day, what you need to know is that it's greater forces behind what is going on at this time. And also, Divine Feminine Collective, just FYI, it is not for you to control the outcome of the situation. I really just want to say for my Divine Feminine Collective, with whom this particular reading is going to resonate with, it's more so for the Divine Masculines that you could be watching this reading as into regards to, you could just have been a catapult for this person, like a trigger to just go through some changes. And at the same time, it also could be a quick possibility that maybe it wasn't even never meant for you to even experience something with this divine masculine. Although I know sometimes that's challenging to hear, but it is what it is. Hi, how are you? I came across you, my sister. Will follow you very soon. I am going to tell her your name. I hope I just made it. Hey, how you doing? Welcome. I just started, and I don't know how long I'm gonna be on here. I'm just gonna be on here like for as long as it takes me to complete the reading. But anyone is welcome, and you just have to be into tarot readings. If that's not what you're into, then I mean, of course, you wouldn't take your time to watch this channel. You would have to go find something else. But with that being said, whoever wants to listen while I am going live, you are welcome to listen, and it is for the platform of Beauty Brains and Tarot the Mystic. Okay, trying to find you, but she is not having. She's not having. Well, it's Beauty Brains and Tarot the Mystic. It says 6'7". Who put 6'7"? Who the hell put 6'7"? What do that mean? That's crazy. So it's just saying right now, the Mad Feminine Collective, right now is going to be just especially important for you to just, hello, Garcia Stratton. How you doing today? Hey, welcome to the channel. I'm up here for a quick little minute. I plan on doing this a little bit more frequently in the near future. Where are those? That's not my sister, though. I don't know. Okay, no, that's fine. I don't know where your sister's at either. I don't know. But nonetheless, it says trust into divine timing, okay? That's what you need to do. As a Divine Feminine Collective, if you are on my channel, if you found me, whether you are a subscriber or a potential subscriber, or if you're just stopping by for a brief moment, it's going to be important for you to just sit back. And because I feel like that for my Divine Feminine Collective with whom this reading is going to resonate with, I feel like it's kind of then gotten to the point where as a Divine Feminine, it's like you done did all that you can do. And at this point, the universe is wanting you to just take, if you don't take any other message from this reading, just know that as a divine feminine experiencing this situation, whatever it was that could have been done to sustain this connection, whatever energy that you could have put out there to let this masculine know that you were on their side is something that you have already done. I feel like that it's kind of like your hands are tied in this particular situation. So since your hands are tied, just to alleviate the stress and pressure of trying to control the outcome of this relationship, is going to be important for you to just trust back. I mean, just sit back and allow this situation to flow the way that it needs to flow. Because at the end of the day, the next card that popped out was the World. It says a new cycle. It has been some karmic completion for my Divine Feminine Collective with whom I am speaking to at this moment. I don't really necessarily feel that this is something that has been very, very transparent to you, but the karmic contract has been completed. And at this time, it is time for this individual to start a new cycle. It's time for this person to fulfill a new soul contract. And it's time for success to come after this long process. Because for the divine feminists that I'm talking to at this particular moment, this has been a situation that has been quite ongoing for quite a while. And with that being said, as a divine feminine, really is really made for masculine energies to lead in a connection. So it's really just time for you to kind of like alleviate the pressure of you holding it down. Her name is Lexi Grace. Well, shout out Lexi Grace Braswell. You said her whole name. Shout out Lexi Grace Braswell. I don't know how much that would mean to her, but since you asked and you were the first person who came on here, go right ahead, okay? But yeah, so it's like this person has completed a karmic cycle. But for whatever reason, I feel like that for the divine feminines that I'm talking to, this is something that you are not really made aware of. And I also pick up that it's meant for you not to necessarily be aware of what's going on behind the scenes, honestly speaking, because I feel like that I know this could be kind of fucked up to say, but I'm actually just feel like if you knew, would you, and I don't know if people have ever heard this, but if y'all have ever heard people say that anything that's worth having is worth working for, is like worth working for, is worth you putting in the energy, effort, and hard work. I just wonder if you had known that this what was going on behind your back, would you have actually still been working as hard for this person? Because I feel like that the divine master that I'm talking to at this moment, he is definitely someone who could be of a high spiritual ranking as well. I feel like that this divine masculine could be someone who is really not aware of that. For some of my divine feminine collective dealing with this particular situation, some of them are few, they may know, but for the majority, they really don't know that. And with that being said, it was also because I feel like that although this person could have been dealing with some type of karmic situations, it was still some type of lesson that needed to be learned before this person could fully come in and commit to you. So this is why the universe is telling my divine feminine collective who this reading is going to resonate with, that it's going to be important for you to trust into divine timing at this moment, and also trust the process, just to know that it is a new cycle that's going to be beginning with you with this person. Okay. Hi, exactly. This is my whole name. She sat beside me in my bedroom. Sister said, "You're really pretty." And I was just about to say, how long is 7%? I am sorry if it dies. I don't know how long 7% is. I'm not sure. However, you better put on the charge because it might die. So yeah, and right now it's gonna happen because it's destined to be that way. Divine Feminine Collective, it is this person's destiny to be with you. It is something that's spiritually protected, not only for you but for this person. It says North Node, destiny, faith, evolution, finding life path, karmic challenges, and rewards as well. So it has been a lot of karmic challenges that has came about in this connection with this person that you currently have an interest in. But also another aspect of that is that this was all a part of their destiny, because I definitely pick up there for the feminines and masculine who this particular energetic check-in is going to resonate with. This union was something that is not only been divinely protected, but is divinely aligned as well. So this is also something that can be used for my divine feminine collectives who could be potentially dealing with some type of anxiety around this situation, to just know, because for a lot of you it literally could just be confirmation. Like, it could just be the confirmation that you needed, because you could have been in prayer and meditation regarding this situation, because I am seeing a lot of pressure and anxiety around some type of romantic situation where this person could have potentially still been having some things that they had to wrap up with a person, place, thing, situation, or it could be all of the above. But all of this was as a means to get them to where they're destined to be, which when it's all said and done, where they're destined to be is with my divine feminine collective. It says faith, evolution, finding life path, karmic challenges, and rewards. Okay. Okay, of course. Yeah. So yeah. So that's what we have with that. Hi, girl. Hey, girl. How you doing? It says Lexi. Wait a minute. Did I not just say that name? Is that not the person that you just gave a shout out? Okay, great. Hey, how you doing? How you doing? So yeah, with that being said, how y'all doing today? Welcome, welcome, welcome. So yeah, so you just have to just take your time with this situation. I'm definitely seeing I know because she could not find. Yes, boo. Hi, how you doing? Hey, how y'all doing today? Welcome to my channel. I decided to go live for a minute. I don't know how long I'll be on. I'm gonna be on here as long as it takes for me to complete this general. My brother is a mess. Very well. I don't know what to say about that. I don't know what to say about that. That's all right. But yeah, so with that being said, because this person has been, it's been difficult for this masculine to be open and receptive towards my divine feminine, because due to the situation that they have been dealing with, which it definitely could be a strong possibility of, it's a karmic attachment. Karmic attachment don't always have to be a person in general, but in this particular situation, I am getting strong energy around it is. But this person has been guarded towards you, and I feel like that this masculine was finding it particularly complicated for them to have some level of vulnerability when dealing with you. It says because this person was just basically stuck in some type of toxic cycle. It says holding patterns, security at all costs. This person's heart chakra was blocked, and because their heart chakra was blocked, they really, if the connection had of transpired and came to pass before time, necessarily, like before God's timing, before divine timing, it really would have been a catastrophe. So I feel that for my divine feminine collectives, although it could have been rather complicated. Exactly. You're good at shuffling. Thank you. This is a tarot reading. I don't know if you guys are familiar with this. Is a tarot reading, okay? If you're not familiar with it, I don't know what to say. But this is a tarot reading. This is specifically for my subscribers, future subscribers, people that's already subscribed for me, or at Beauty Brains and Tarot, the Mystic, okay? You may not be a person that's into tarot, so maybe that's just not your thing, okay? So, but this is a tarot reading, so you may not even be into this. I don't know. I don't know. Thank you for telling me. I am back. Where are your cards? I forgot to ask. I would like one of the best ones I can. So with that being said, it says guarded. So this is why this person was guarded, because it still was some type of karmic soul tie that this person had to tend to. I'm going to take these first before I take these, because the way it took out. And at the end of the day, it was something that had to be released or purged. It was something that this masculine had to make a conscious decision to surrender. It says surrender, emotional release, clearing, and walking away. So this is why this connection had been blocked the way that it has been blocked up until this point. I'm definitely seeing that this is going to happen in the very near future. And while this person has been going through this, this person has received a lot of clarity regarding you. And I feel like that for my Divine Feminine Collective, when I made the statement to say that it's a lot of things going on behind the scenes that you may not be aware of, that you may not understand is happening, but this is one of the things that's happening. One of the things that has currently happened with this person, because I am getting that this clarity, these truth that has been revealed to this person is something that was most recently occurred. Like it even could have occurred as we were in the weekend, somewhere like close to the end of the week, even up into as far as within the last 30 days. It says heightened intuition, and they seeing things from a different perspective. But at the same token, Divine Feminine, as much as you love this person, you did it had to be this way, because basically it just had to be right. Because I feel like that you could be a Divine Feminine that's really, really special. Definitely could be someone who could be spiritually inclined. Maybe you don't refer to yourself as being spiritually inclined, but you are someone who, regardless of the fact, is definitely divinely protected. So with this was that rejection in reality in the beginning, as we were waiting for the divine timing to occur, was really your protection. And I feel like it didn't seem like that because the way that it made you feel. Maybe it made you feel less than. Maybe it made you feel like you were unworthy of being loved by this person. Maybe it made you feel like this particular divine masculine didn't make you feel right, didn't make you feel appreciated. But it all occurred like that because you were being divinely protected by the divine, because it's a lot of significance about just something really significant about you. I did hear the star. It says kisses, love, unconditional loving, giving and receiving affection, falling in love, because that is what has happened. Yeah, so that's what has happened in general. And this person is coming in towards you because just like how you miss them, it says kisses, it says love, it says unconditionally loving, it says giving and receiving affection, it says falling in love. But for whatever reason, the destiny is that this person has already fallen in love. That's the destiny. Their destiny was to fall in love with you because it was divinely orchestrated to be that way. But it was just a delay around the connection because it was a karmic cycle that needed to be released and purged out. It was a new cycle that had to be completed. It was having to be a conscious decision that the particular masculine that this reading is going to resonate with would have to have overcome. I'm definitely seeing a lot of energy around temptation. It says self-deception, okay? And I feel like that's all it was. Like this, it's like it wasn't no more convincing that my Divine Feminine Collective could have done to change the outcome of this situation. Okay, Lexi Bragswell, please, of course. Thank you, grandbaby. But with that being said, this person was operating in some deceptive energy by giving into temptation. That was a deceptive energy, and as in to say, like wanting to in some shape, form, or fashion act like they didn't have the feelings that they have for you. You know what I'm saying? And this is what was making the energy come off to be deceptive, and it was having to make this person to make more, better, wiser decisions. And this is a part of that maturity that had to occur before you and this divine masculine could come into union. But I feel like this certain level of maturity is something that has already occurred. It says receive and be open, receptivity, opening up, generosity, gift assistance. But I'm getting that this person has been receptive. I feel that the receptive energy is them being more receptive to my Divine Feminine Collective, with whom this reading is going to resonate with. Also, I'm seeing that this person's heart chakra is opening. I feel like now this person is going to come in offering you like a lot of love. Hey. Oh, I have asthma. Please, like, not saying I have a heart reaction right now. You're saying I have a real bad asthma. My sister could tell you. Okay, so it's not it's just like that is just what's happening. It says receive and open up. It says receptivity, opening up, generosity, gift, assistance. I'm feeling like they're gonna come in with a gift, but I also feel like a gift from the universe could be that they could be getting assistance from the universe, and with this assistance, is this is what's leading this person back to you. And I feel like now they want to be more generous with their emotions. Is more so what I'm getting upon their return. I definitely pick up that this person could even come in with a gift, and it also could be maybe not a physical gift, but it can be like gift as being more emotional, more receptive, more open, more willing to give and receive love, more like equal give and take is what they're working towards. But the universe had to put this person in the predicament to where they were prepared to do that. Okay, my divine feminine collective. This is why the divine timing card was so important. Okay, this is why it was so important. Okay, so let's keep going because I don't know how long I'll be up here. Let's see. Any more energy for my collective? So it could just be me just giving you confirmation that, yeah, I told you it was an external party and situations, a karmic partner. It could have been friends, family, work, other people, and obligations. I'm going to be honest. I'm not getting friends and family. I'm not even really getting work. I'm not even getting other people, maybe slightly other obligations. This definitely could be a divine masculine who kind of do have a lot of responsibilities, because Emperor energy was Emperor was what popped up in my head. But another part that was blocking this person from being energetically receptive to you emotionally, mentally, physically, spiritually, definitely distance in general, could just simply be in them being with the distractions from this third party. And it could have been multiple third parties. I'm not even getting that it could be a particular third party, but I'm not really getting it. First, I'm gonna say maybe 50-50. 50% it could have been more so specific. 50% it could have just been like a lot of distractions, like multiple people that they were entertaining, multiple people that they were energetically, emotionally, physically, and mentally were giving into. So with them doing all this on the outside of you, how are they supposed to express how they feel towards you? And also another part of them not being receptive was also could have just simply been just not really communicating their feelings, but it was just they kind of like played themselves in general. Okay, so yeah, let's get some more energy, collective. Jupiter. So now I feel like that you can expect for this person to come in as we go into the future in a more action, and a more to be more action oriented when it comes to you. It also makes me feel like Ace of Wands. It makes me feel like new beginning. It says Jupiter, action, expansion, growth, pursuing, passions, adventure, new opportunities, and fortune. So I am definitely seeing that after all of this, I'm hearing after the rain. Actually, after all this stuff that you've been through as a divine feminine with this person, I am definitely seeing that it's going to be an opportunity for expansion. I also see unexpected. I feel like it was unexpected for the ending in this situation. It was a conflict. It was something that was unforeseen. It was a change. It was something that was sudden. It was news. It was some type of sudden change that has occurred with this masculine in his situation that basically has made him view the divine feminine collective in a different perspective. It was, but I feel like all of that was also a part of divine time. Like it was divinely orchestrated. Like it was divine intervention. Because as you see, we kicked off the reading with the trust, with the allowing divine timing to take place. So this is a part of that divine timing taking place by this divine intervention occurring. If this is not something that has already occurred, this is something that will definitely occur in the very near future, divine feminine collective. Is there any more energy that you would like for me to communicate to my collective? Any more energy? And once again, if you do not catch this live before I close, I will try to make it my business to come on here more. Y'all might be able to catch it. I don't know when y'all gonna be able to catch it, but y'all may be able to catch it soon. I just don't go live like that. Disharmony, I told you, it's been some conflict, competition, arguments, harsh communication between him and the goddamn karmic. I feel like it's something that just happened all of a sudden, but it seemed like it was all of a sudden, but in reality, it really wasn't all of a sudden. It was something that was divinely orchestrated by the universe, so he can get to where his destiny to his north node, so he can close out that cycle with that person. Because that, I feel like that situation was never meant to sustain the test of time, and this is also why the universe is actively working to close this situation off in general, collective. Okay, so that's what's happening. I just told you I knew something had happened with the external person to make this person be more receptive to you, whereas they weren't once upon a time in general. But now, whatever happened, it made them see my divine feminine. Yeah, and it made them think about you. It says nostalgia, memories, missing someone, past life, and past life soulmate, the past. the past, but it's like after they had this argument, this was something that brought them back to my divine feminine collective. Like it made you think about, it made them think about the mistakes that they made. It made them think about how they dealt with you in the wrong way. It made them, they even could have been coming to you in some judgmental energy, not really giving you the opportunity to be that way. But it wasn't really them. It was because of this third party. And I feel like that a part of this disharmony that could be occurring with this third party, it could be karma. Definitely hard on the karma, but also I am getting that this is something that was divinely orchestrated by the universe. So with that being said, that's just what's going on. Any more messages for my collective before I close out? It was something that happened. Karma. Didn't I fucking just say that? I just said karma is what's happening in this situation. Fucking karma. It says karma, balance, weighing things out, cause and effect, choices, wants to make things right. Now they want to make shit right, and I'm not really sure how you're going to proceed at Divine Feminine Collective. I don't know. It's up to you. This gonna be your call. But at the end of the day, what you don't need to do as a Divine Feminine, for who this reading is going to resonate with, is feel like that you gotta stress. I feel like this gonna be one of the key messages that you gotta take from this. Like, stop stressing and just let this shit happen. Like, okay, yeah, I just said that. It says it's because what I meant when I said that you already set your intentions. Like, you told this person where you stand. You told this person what you want. Not only have you told them, you showed them. You know what I'm saying? You set your intentions. But now it's just going to be very, very adamant for you to just focus on self. You know what I'm saying? And I feel like, and let faith in the universe deal with that. It says focus on your desires of the heart, self-worth, expansion, and manifesting, because I am seeing that heavily from a Divine Feminine Collective who this particular reading is going to resonate with. But you have to continually do this. And while you are continually working to improve yourself, this is what is going on behind the scene that you don't know. That's what's going on. And the universe is telling you, don't stress it. Let it happen. Just let it happen. And you just keep building and doing you. And before you know it, this person will be where they need to be. And then again, say for instance, this person don't resurface, right? Maybe they don't resurface, but if they don't resurface, you will have established another soul contract. It says around spring. It says planting seeds, plan, preparation, putting in the work. And I'm definitely saying that you can expect for this to occur because you have nurtured this connection. So I'm definitely seeing that around February or March, as we begin to go into the spring equinox, I am seeing that you're going to see a major change, all the way up into the fact that you and this person's connection is going to be in a whole nother place, energetically, mentally, spiritually, and physically speaking. A lot of you guys start YouTube. Can you please help me? I need my I mean, I can support you. I don't have a problem with doing that. I don't have a problem with doing that. I'm just saying, it just still have to be some work that you do. I don't mind doing it. But yeah, so yeah, you can expect for it to be a change, at least around about spring. It says planting seeds, plans, preparation, putting in the work. Put yourself, like, and by the time spring, yeah, contemplation. Because right now this person is in contemplation about what their next move gonna be. Because their next move need to be nothing. But I'm gonna be honest, a lot of the reason why this person is coming forth in his energy, if we just gonna be honest about it, is because it has been some uncomfortable triggers in that karmic situation, which this person could have neglected you for, which this person could have delayed situations with you because of this person. And this is really like their karma. But also, it's okay though, because it's causing them to balance out, also causing them to be more mature. It's also causing them to have to go ahead and close out that cycle with that particular person. And this is why it's like, I want to say to my Divine Feminine Collective, I am seeing 10 of Wands energy for you. And so I feel like that you have carried this connection on your back, energetically speaking. Now you just need to sit back, relax, and let it happen. It says freedom, your reign is leap of faith, breaking free, new cycle, fast change, new direction. I just said that. Look what I just fucking said that. Like, I just fucking said that. Like, I literally just said that. It says leap of faith, breaking free, new cycles, fast change, and new direction. I just said that. Like, I just said that. They're breaking free, and y'all are about to start a new cycle. Okay, so with that being said, I feel like that's what you need to know. You're just gonna have to allow divine time to play out this particular situation by divine feminine collective. Yeah, because in reality, the wheel is going in your favor. It says faith, fortune, wheel of fortune, karma, cycles, divine intervention, divine detours. Because that's what's happening, and this is the shit that's going on behind the scene that you don't see. But it's all for my feminine energy, the yin, intuitive, nurturing, creative, wounded, insecure victim. But that's okay because as we go ahead and continue to move forward into the future, all of that is going to come to a close. Okay, my divine feminine collective, and just understand that that rejection was actually your protection, and it allowed not only your higher self to activate, but also this person's higher self to activate. Okay, my divine feminine collective, and I feel like that I will close out at that point. Once again, if you did not catch this live, I do intend on doing more lives as we go into the future. And if I'm not mistaken, I'm thinking that it will allow you to have a playback as well, if I'm not mistaken. Next week, you're a rock. You rock. Thank you. Lexi Broswell, you rock. Thank you. I like that. I mess with that. Thank you, love. I appreciate that. Yes, yes, yes. Thank you so much. Of course, of course, of course, and of course. But yeah, so if you didn't catch it, self-worth, high vibration. You are vibrating high at this moment. It says high vibrational, healing unworthiness, expectations, and values. And so with this being said, that also is a part of the divine intervention that's occurring at this moment. I'm gonna come back. I'm gonna come back on her. Who is this? Lexi Broswell. Like, please come back. I'm gonna come back. I'm gonna come back on her. I'm gonna come back on her. I'm gonna start going live more often for my collective. I don't do it much, but I'm gonna start. Okay. And I know this was like the most randomest live ever, but it is some type of, you need to, as a divine feminine, release the needs to control. You need to purge that out. And as a divine master, you need to let him do what he needs to do. And that's just simply what that is. Okay. Just allow divine timing to unfold. Thank you so much, Kennedy. Thank you so much. Hi. Thank you so much. You're so pretty. Thank you, Kennedy, so much. I appreciate that. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. I needed you too. Of course. Of course. No problem. But yeah, so I don't know, you guys. I'm going to try to come back on here. And hopefully when I come back on here, it's more views. Because I know this was like the most random upload ever. And Kennedy, hi, Kennedy. You're so pretty. Thank you. How you doing? I just wanted to say, like, I did just do a reading for like 30 minutes. And I hope that you could catch it. But if I'm not mistaken, I think YouTube would allow you to play it back, if I'm not mistaken. So if you just enter tarot and you know what I do and things of that nature. Yeah, but it was so good because I was listening. Oh, that's so sweet. I mess with it. Lexi Roswell. Thank you, love. Thank you, baby. I appreciate that so much. I appreciate you so much. That's what's up. It says closed off, guarded, resistant, pride, defensive, wounded. Because right now, that's the energy that you're going to get from this person. So just let it be and let it go and let it just work out the way it's going to work out. Divine Feminine Collective. And like whoever didn't catch it, try to play back. And then I'm going to come back on here and do another live. Okay? And I damn near might just start doing my generals like this. Because I don't really have time to like pre-record it. And half of the time when I do freaking pre-record it, like I still got videos I ain't even uploaded yet, like even when I do pre-record it. So I might just start doing like this just to get the message out more, and I might schedule it just to give everybody a heads up when I'm about to do it. Lexi Roswell, and shout out to you guys, and the other guy, shout out to you, inner child healing, wounded, coping mechanism, learned behavior, self-discovery. Yeah, because this masculine is going through a journey of self-discovery at this point. And so this is what needs to happen so that this masculine could be the man that you need him to be for you. So that rejection was only in reality your protection, okay, from this person, okay, my divine feminine collective with whom this reading is going to resonate with. Shout out to you guys. But nonetheless, I just wanted to come on here and check in with my collective. And as soon as I can, I'm going to come back on too. I'm going to come back on her, okay? I am. So it's a separation for now, but it's temporary. They'll be back, okay, collective? Other than that, y'all have a great day. And try to go back and do this playback again for those of you who missed it. And I'm going to try to schedule it for the future. I'm going to try to schedule it, okay, collective? So that my people who might just don't catch me doing my generals that much, y'all have opportunity to hear me, okay, collective? So you guys have a great night. I'm going to close it off on that note. And y'all have a great night. Bye-bye.